What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Thank God it's Friday and welcome back to Blueclouds Media again. April 28th. You're here streaming live. We are here streaming live and the news never ends. It's Friday. I love my Friday. It's a big game. There are big games coming out this weekend. There are games coming up this weekend. People say game day. And what we have today, we have a lot to talk about. If you are a Chelsea fan, this is what I'll say. Attention to all Chelsea fans, potential appointment of Mauricio Pochettino as a new manager that could have a huge impact on our team. And when you talk about that, today's episode, I want us to get into the discussion. It means what it means to players like Christian Pulisic, Romelu Lukaku, as well as possible signing of a goalkeeper, André Onana. You guys know, having a link with the Chelsea Football Club. Plus, we will dive into transfer rumors and whether Pochettino could be the key to bring in Harry Kane to Stamford Bridge. Do you think that can happen? As we dive into the today's news, guys. So it's very, very important to have my brother over here, Steven. Steven is joining me here today, taking us through the news today. Steven, welcome to the stream, brother.
Yeah, good to be back. Obviously, I've not been on as frequent recently due to obviously stuff that's happening.
Yeah. And then also,
let's get into it when you're ready.
Yeah, also we'll be talking about this young chap over here, Atu. Atu is a Ghanaian and he is very, very versatile, very pacey, smart guy, very, very good with both foot. Another guy that Chelsea just signed today, Ghanaian born, but then he's been signed at the football club. Very, very good player. Atu, what's the last name again, Stephen? Atu something. I forgot the last name.
Ampar
Ampa. Yeah, Atu Ampa is the name. So we'll be looking at this guy and what he can bring to Chelsea Football Club, especially the academy team. Another Tariq Lamptey to be coming. Ghanaians have the attribute of that pace because when you go across the western part of Africa, they are used to that fast 100 meters running 200. But then the long distance is given to the eastern part of Africa. So these people are very, very fast in terms of how they play football. So that's why you see they have similar attributes. If you look at Christian Achu, if you look at Tariq Lamptey, if you look at Michael Essien, if you look at Thomas Partey, and now this guy over here, they have a similar attribute in terms of midfield exuberance. Ghanaians produce more. Back in the days, it used to be defense, but now it's going to be more midfielders coming up. So, yeah, another good player. We'll look into that guy later on whilst we're streaming live over here. We're going to start with Pochettino's already given approval for to be able to sign certain players that he feel like he wants to keep at the football club. We did talk about Christian Pulisic the other day. Steven, he wants to keep Christian Pulisic. He wants to bring in André Onana. What's your take on these two players, Steven?
I mean, personally, I don't buy the whole he wants to keep Pulisic thing. I said this to you before we went live. I think it's just Reports are just trying to throw stuff out there with like basically no substance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a report out there with not much substance to it. On the Andre Onana thing, I saw something earlier. I can't remember where I saw it. That is to do with about them wanting 40 million euros or something to sell him, and they don't want any players or anything in exchange. Or it might even have been they don't want Kepa in exchange. So maybe there's other options there. But the difficulty is that Italian clubs don't have as much money
Are
as
you
the
there?
Premier League clubs. Yeah, I should still be here. Yeah,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Your voice
Okay.
went in the distance and it came
Oh,
back.
I don't know what happened there then because
It's all
I
right.
had it in the same place. So maybe it's just StreamYard bugging out for me today or something. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, on
You
the
said you,
whole
you said
Andre
substance.
Onana
Yeah.
thing, on Andre Onana thing, I saw something saying about 40 million. Um, the Italian clubs don't have as much money. That's why they don't tend to spend as much. Um, Typically, anyway. But honestly, completely against it. I'm not sure he would be my number one choice for a goalkeeper position.
Yeah.
Um, but at the same time, if he was to come in and perform well, obviously I'm not going to complain. And it might even help us get Lukaku back to Inter and off our books. So hopefully something can happen with Lukaku.
All right. That's what our brother over here said. My big brother also supporting the club. I'm in the channel for quite some time now. All sports. Mr. Adam said, "Hey, bro, Lukaku about to hit 30. Not sure he is the solution, but if we can't score no more, if
Can't score, no one can deny his record at all his Premier League clubs. Might be a
for one
solution for
season."
one season since we have nobody up front.
Yes, so that's coming from Mr. Adam. Also, Mr. Adam, my question is: can he ever win the fan base at all after his interview that disrespected the club? That's another big question. I think he can. The only way he can win the fan base is by scoring goal if he comes. But from rumors and what we're hearing, Stephen and I are hearing, it looks like he's not willing to return back to Chelsea. That is what is going on now. And the reason why Chelsea are also interested in Onana is there's a high possibility of a swap deal that can happen here. Steven, I don't know what your takes on that.
Mm-hmm.
Big up to you, Mr. Patrick. Big up to you, Mr. Patrick. Let me read his comments real quick. It says UTC keep Poch for keep
Far
Poch
away.
far away. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Also, all sports Adam said that Pulisic it's gone for sure. More brittle than glass. Can't keep sugarcoating players now. Make top draw decision for the sake of the club. So that's coming from All Sports Adam. Thank you very much, All Sports Adam, for your comment. Steven, you were on it. We're probably gonna
Yeah.
do 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was the previous one the comment? The question?
If if he can win the fan base, that was his question. Mr.
Uh,
Adam is asking if he can win
um,
the fan base.
don't remember if I know we've had the conversation. I can't remember what it said. Something about the translation wasn't entirely accurate, apparently. But at the end of the day, all the guy goes on about how much he loves Inter Milan and all this.
Yeah.
I think, regardless, because of whether he said it or not, or it was just how it's translated,
Mhm.
he's got to have to do a lot of apologizing to get the fans even close to being back on side. And it won't be easy because the fans aren't gonna be happy regardless, I don't think. I mean, you can look at it as a case of he apologizes, he comes in, he scores great,
Right.
but how percentage of the fan base are actually going to accept him coming back, even if he was to apologize and do all this stuff? Because I'll tell you what people think. People think it's a setup PR interview to try and get fans back on side because he's got a lot of value on the books and we won't be able to break even on it. That's what I think will be the view if he was to come back.
Right. So we've touched bases on Christian Pulisic. We talked about Lukaku. We've also talked about André Onana, goalkeeper issue, Stephen. I don't know if the fan base are okay with the incoming. If Chelsea have to bring in another goalkeeper, who would it be your preferred choice? Onana is heavily linked all the time. It's Onana. Do you think he's the right guy Chelsea should go in for, Stephen?
I'm not sure if he's my number one choice. I've probably got a couple of people.
I know
ahead of him.
David Raya from
Brentford.
Brentford also been linked.
So, yeah, I don't want him either. He's about 6 foot. So I don't want him.
Well, you want someone taller than 6 feet?
I've already. Pardon?
You want someone taller than 6 feet?
Yeah, I've already said I want somebody who's about 6'2" is the minimum I want.
Okay.
Because hang on, what's this? That's from this morning. Okay. Who was it? Okay, so Onana is apparently 6'3".
Yeah.
We've previously been linked with AC Milan keeper Mike Maignan, or however you pronounce it. He's also 6'3". Yeah, I've got the height of some of the goalkeepers we've been linked with, basically. I think it's the Valencia guy, the Georgian, Mamadashvili or something. He's 6'6", apparently. The Brighton keeper we were linked with, Sanchez, is about 6'5", 6'6", apparently. Diogo Costa, the Porto keeper, he's apparently 6'2". And then the Athletic Bilbao keeper, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it looks like Unai Simon, but it won't be because it's Spanish. He's 6'2" as well. And then you get a drop off to 6 foot on David Raya. So
6 foot, yeah. So it should be at least taller than 6 feet. 6 feet.
I mean, what's Kepa? Kepa's about 6 foot, 6'1", right?
Yeah, Kepa's around that height. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people keep saying they want the AC Milan one, the Mike Maignan, or however you pronounce it, the French one at AC Milan. The one that was injured when we played against them. I've seen quite a few people saying they would take him.
Yeah, the black guy. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not entirely sure who would be my number one choice, but I don't think it'd be André Onana, that's for sure.
I mean, if there's going to be a swap deal between Onana and Lukaku's already there. That makes the price a little bit more cheaper for Chelsea, because who's gonna buy Lukaku right now with his high wages? As of now, he's at Inter Milan, but still Chelsea is making part of his payment. So who is going to be able to pay all these wages if we don't let him go and get Onana, who will be much more beneficial to our club?
I mean, put it this way, right?
Yeah.
With how far Inter and AC Milan have got in the Champions League, quite a bit of money. Hopefully, that means Inter Milan start to open up to buying Lukaku. Hopefully.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just checking something quickly.
All right.
Where is it?
Mr. Adam. Go ahead, Steve.
So Mike Maignan, or however you pronounce it, in 15 games this season in the league, he's kept 6 clean sheets. And then if we quickly check André Onana and how many clean sheets he's kept in the league, when it finally loads, there we go. André Onana. He's played in 20 and he has kept 7. So he's played in, what did I say, about 5 more and kept 1 more clean sheet.
Okay. Yeah.
I think they're the same age as well. I think they're both 27. Yeah, both 27.
Yeah, we have something on the screen from Adam. Adam said Emma Martinez from Villa. I think
He was
Villarreal.
also linked as well. He's about
Oh,
six
Villa,
four,
Emma
six foot
Martinez.
five.
Oh, yeah, the way he used to be for Arsenal. He used to be an Arsenal second goalkeeper, right?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
he
Emma
sort of
Martinez, Argentine
for a little
goalkeeper.
bit was the number one.
Then we have Mama Dashville, the
Yeah, that's
Valencia
the guy I mentioned
keeper.
and probably butchered the name of, the Georgian guy who's 6'6".
Yeah, kept a real prospect. He said this looks real prospect coming from Mr. Adam. Thank you
Hmm
very much, Mr. Adam.
Yeah, it's
Then
funny.
he
I was
said
saying to someone the other day, I was saying all these people come from like Norway, Georgia, all these sorts of countries are all like massive giants. It
yeah.
just doesn't make sense.
He says either way, Mendy is probably going and have never won to or Kepa. That is
I
coming
mean,
from
arguably, we could
yeah.
sell both of them, Kepa and Mendy, arguably. Because an option could be you get a number one keeper in,
Yeah.
like the ones we've mentioned, and then you make Slonina the number two with Bettinelli as a number three. That
Yeah.
could be an option. And it also means, realistically, as much a prospect the Georgian goalkeeper is, I think he's about 22, 23, something like that.
22.
So, if I'm being honest, I would prefer a slightly older keeper, one more towards 27, 28, more like Onana, Maina, and these types of age.
Yeah.
Because then you can have them for a few years with Slonina behind them, getting game time in cups and stuff. And then when Slonina's ready, he takes over.
I think that
Whereas
makes a
if
lot
you've
of
got
sense.
another very good prospect like the Georgian guy, it's very difficult because then you've got two goalkeepers who are meant to be very good young goalkeepers. And one of their pathways has to be blocked in that sense. And realistically, I'd rather the older goalkeeper because it means that Slonina can come through. And apparently Slonina's already about 6'5", 6'6". So he's about the same height as the Georgian keeper. So
It's about the same height. And is there a chance, Stephen, is there a chance that the incoming, if Chelsea should get Mauricio Pochettino, let me see before I get in there. Let me read this comment from Adam before. I agree. Slonini is wealthy number two, in my opinion. Look good in the MLS and young as well.
yeah, just quickly on
Stop.
that,
Big
I
up to
think
you,
he was the
Stop.
youngest keeper and he was finishing quite high. He finished third for clean sheets in the league, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And he was the youngest keeper in the league at 18.
Yeah. Stop said, Adam, do you speak Italian? Okay, have you ever seen the transcript? Okay, stop talking. Stop taking ESPN, Sky Sports, etc. He didn't disrespect the club or coach. You all took the media narrative, believed it. Okay, believe it all right. I know what stuff is driving us. Stuff, yeah. Stuff and I have had that conversation before in terms
Yeah,
of the
that's what I mentioned
translation.
about us having it
Yeah,
before.
translate. I've said it, Adams. If you want to see, get a different translation, the translation from other network, and then read it to yourself or listen to it very carefully and see if Lukaku was really disrespecting the football club or even the coach. Get into the media twisted it, and the media really twisted it, especially Fabrizio Romano. He was the main cooperative in behind those negativity coming from the Lukaku. So let's look into that before we
Hmm
judge him very well. So my
But that
question
is
was,
why, just quick, that is why I said, like, even if it is, as Stav says, like, not factually correct what he said, it's going to take a lot to get the fans back on side regardless.
yeah,
Because a lot of people haven't
they don't even know.
about it not
Yeah,
being a inaccurate translation and stuff. So yeah, it's not gonna be easy to get them back on side.
it's all about what the media says, and then everybody grabs it
I mean,
without
to be
making a little
fair,
research to find out.
even then I wouldn't take him back. The guy for Pochettino's system, we know how much Pochettino and his staff make players run.
if
Yeah,
Lukaku can't hold on to the ball, it'll be difficult to play under Pochettino because we
but
knew
it's not even
what.
that though.
Go
The
ahead, sir.
amount of running that the system requires, right? When he was at Southampton, Southampton ran something like 116 kilometers per game.
Mhm.
Tottenham, that was first. Tottenham were 20th with 106. He then became the Tottenham manager, and then their numbers of distance covered per game were something like 115, 114, 114 kilometers a game.
Okay.
So you need to be able to run, and Lukaku needs to be on a diet because he's. it, it's not even me firing shots, just factually. Look at the size of him. It hasn't helped. He's had 2 leg-related injuries this season as well.
Okay. All
So
right.
just get a nutritionist,
Mhm.
work on your diet, lose some weight, and you might actually have a chance.
Right. Guys, I have a quick announcement that I want to make, and I know you guys are not willing to hear this, but I have to put this announcement down. Today might be my last streaming. My last streaming. If I said last streaming, and you know how I continue, I make streaming every day, Monday to Friday. I'm gonna quit doing it. My last streaming will be today, and I will be streaming just once a week, which will be either Saturday or Sunday, one of these, and I'll announce it before I come live. So I got a lot of stuff going on, which it demands more time, and I feel that's the best thing I have to do. I'll still be live, but then I'll be coming live just either Friday or Saturday, depending on which of these days really require the time for live streaming. But then I will be still be dropping my news, short news, within 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes videos. I will be dropping them every day. But then the most important thing is I won't be live every day anymore. It's trying to get a step. I'm stepping back for a little bit, concentrate on other department, and then we will be back again. Once we get there, everything is taken care of. We'll be back again. So yeah, the announcement has been made. Those that are not here will not know, but then I'll post something out for my viewers and followers on all the platforms so they can know that I won't be live like I used to be all the time. So that's just by the way. So Steven, we'll be
Mm-hmm.
looking into if I want to come live, I'll send messages to those others over there who wants to be have a special show. So now that's how I'm gonna do it. If I want to come live, I will send a link out to people invitation. I'll be inviting people to join me here for my live stream. But today is my last day of streaming. Coming up
You
to
mean
stream
live
live.
one or doing it daily?
No, I won't do it daily anymore. So big up to you, Chelsea Dance. It's big up Blueclouds, media, big up Gazer. Oh no, bless bro. Yeah, up to you, UTC, absolutely, brother. Um, he said, "Out come my Gazer." Yes, yes. There's time for everything. There's time for everything. There's a lot of things out there that man have to do. So stuff of education going on, school and classes, and this thing over here, people don't know. It takes a lot of time to generate, to have an idea, to put this together. So it takes too much time, and I don't want to jeopardize what I'm doing behind YouTube. YouTube is just a hobby. It's not my life. So yeah, I will be back, brother. I will be back. I'll be streaming once a week, not every day, daily like I used to anymore. I will be back once every week, and when I want to come back, I'll invite special people to come with me and to do. I mean, either a debate to talk about certain topic, just like we have over here. So I'll be coming back on the stream just once a week, not every day like I do anymore. There's a lot of intense pressure and a lot of things that goes on, and I don't want to get myself into it anymore. So this will be my last, probably like I said, daily streaming, and I'll be back either Friday or Saturday. All sports the media always twists words. Yes, yes. He says the media always twists words. I didn't really believe he disrespected us bluntly as he was a Chelsea fan. I just think relationship at the club hit a rock. If he comes back, as long as he scores um it will support. Okay, it will support it. That's coming from him. Says here UTC up the Chills. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he comes back and is able to score goals, why not? The fans will be happy. The fans want to be very happy right now. They want to see someone scoring goals. Now, everything the more there's no morale, there's no spirit. Everything is way down. No one is scoring goals, and no one is putting the ball in the back of the net. We spend so much money, over 600 million. Can you imagine over 600 million and it's not working? That should show you that the number of players to bring into the football club doesn't mean that it's going to work. How much money has PSG spent on this current squad? Neymar 300, Mbappe 400, whatever price, Messi 600, 700, whatever it is, they still can get it over the line, winning Champions League. So just by the way, if you're just joining me, I just make a quick announcement that I will not be streaming. Today might be my last daily stream, and I will be taking a step back. I will be streaming just once a day. So
You mean
I got
once a
other
week?
stuff. So once a week, sorry, once a week. I got other stuff that I want to do. So if you're just joining us, this is just the news for you to hear. I won't be here every day like I used to do all the time. It will be just one. I pick one day which really suits what I want to do, and I will be streaming. So, Steven, we're talking about Harry Kane. Do you think that the coming of Mauricio Pochettino will be that easy for Harry Kane to join Chelsea? I've been hearing other news that don't leave it. Does not want to sell Harry Kane to any team in the Premier League that you like Harry Kane to go abroad. But do you think the relationship between Pochettino and Harry Kane might force Harry Kane to jump to Chelsea or come to Chelsea?
I mean, it's been reported that Pochettino and Harry Kane have a good relationship. I think personally, put it this way, right?
Yeah.
If Kane wants to leave and Daniel Levy does not sell him, good luck to Tottenham, because that means he's leaving on a free next summer because he's out of contract. That's what I would say to that point. The other thing is, I don't know who he'll sell to abroad outside of maybe Bayern Munich could come in for him, maybe.
Maybe.
But
I had that too.
personally, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they need to replace Loa. And then that's the only realistic one. I mean, Real Madrid, I presume Benzema will get an extension if he hasn't already. Obviously, Barca have Loa themselves. So, yeah, I think the only realistic option, if we're looking at outside of England, is Bayern Munich. And I'm not going to be surprised that our name's thrown in, because our name was thrown in before we had Pochettino anyway. I think our name was thrown about months ago about Harry Kane. And it's not a surprise. At the end of the day, the guy is clinical. Like, what are we missing? We're missing a clinical finisher, a defensive mid, and a goalkeeper. They're the three things that we're definitely missing. So if you get Kane in, you filled one of those, and then he can help the younger strikers that are coming through to develop their game and be lethal as well. Because, I mean, who better to learn of than Harry Kane, one of the best strikers in the game at this current time?
I'm trying to. I put a poll up. I guess the poll did not work, so I just put a poll up. Guys, if you're watching right now, you can check the poll up and see what you make of that poll, and drop your opinion down there. Have a yes, no, or not sure over there. So yeah, look at the poll and see if you can drop yours in there and give an answer. All Sports Adams is take a holiday from Chelsea. Chelsea for a bit, bro. I don't blame you after the season we had. LOL. When you gonna be back, brother? I will be back probably either. I'm trying to make a little survey and see either Friday or Saturday will be the best time to stream. And if I have to do it, what would be the right time to do it? I'm thinking maybe later in the evening, way around maybe UK time 9 p.m. Would be the time. I'm looking at either the same time on Saturdays or Sunday, or Friday. One of these time, I'll be looking into it and making a little bit of survey, and also check my YouTube analytics. My YouTube
I think that's got to be the
analytics,
best way to do it, is check the analytics like we
the
did
analytics,
before to
yeah.
find out the time.
Then I can find out when exactly when to come back better. So I'll be looking at that also. All fun Adam, brother. I'm not going anywhere. I will still be there with you. I'll be communicating with you on Twitter. Definitely. I'll definitely communicate with you. Chelsea down, my gazer. All right, coming from Patrick Taser, all sports fan Adam. Yeah, took a break for 2 weeks in holidays. So now I'm back. Be back 2 weeks on Tuesday. All right, coming from Adam. Yeah, I know Chelsea down was gone for a little bit. Yeah, back home. He said Patrick, big up Gazer. Yeah, I'm home now, bro. Back in UK, back live. All right, crap weather. All right, doesn't get better than England, may. All right, this one's coming from a staff said Kepa starts amongst the Becks in EPL. If it wasn't for him, we would have been in the relegation battle. It's why he got back into Spain squad ahead of both Sanchez and Raya, who are being mentioned as his replacement. Oh, there you go. It makes a lot of sense. What Stab is also making a lot of sense. We're trying to get David Raya and then Sanchez to replace Kepa, but then he is ahead of them at this moment. He is ahead of them.
Bro,
So
I'm not gonna lie. If we get David Raya, I might actually slam my head into a wall. I don't want another short keeper like 6 foot nothing with probably some T Rex looking arms like Jordan Pickford. I can't do it. It's bad enough as it is.
yeah, Patrick said if you haven't been for Tuchel, we would have been relegation zone. Some were blaming Tuchel before Graham Potter came, but we could tell you could tell that the number of games that we won under Tuchel, that is what is keeping us up here, right, Steven? That is what is keeping us up. So,
I don't think people were blaming him as a manager. The issue was the stuff that wasn't on the pitch, is where the issues were.
yeah.
No one's doubting he's a great manager. It is funny watching him go Munich and then they were in all competitions. And then he's been there and they're now second. They got knocked out of the Pokal and also got knocked out of the Champions League in a space of about 3 weeks of him being there, replacing Nagelsmann. So they got
Uh,
rid of Nagelsmann for nothing.
Big up to you, Mo. Big up to you, Mo. Mo said, streaming is hard work. Hard work. Don't burn yourself out, my brother. Absolutely, yes. I'm not giving up totally, but then I'm taking a step back. I have other stuff that I can do instead of streaming every day. Every day, I'm just going to be starting. I'll be posting more videos, just like my brother Mo did. I'll be posting short videos and stuff like that. And also, I have school. Also, I'm taking care of. I'm also into school at this moment, so there's a lot going on. Trying to sit down here and create content, and then it doesn't get much anywhere. It's time wasting. But then if I should sit down the whole week, put all those content together, and create one stream, I think that is much more better than do it all the time. And I have a very huge family, a big family, and other important thing I can also take care of. So, yeah, YouTube doesn't pay my. I have a very huge house over here, and YouTube doesn't pay any of my bills. I've never paid any of my bills. So, yeah, instead of focusing so much on YouTube, I probably stay off the live stream and do something different. But then I will still connect with you guys. I'll still connect with you guys. So I'll find one day and then start streaming. I'll start one day and then come in and stream. Fact, may know Pickford coming from Patrick, you think losing to Leeds and Southampton kept us out of a relegation battle? That is coming from staff. So if you have an answer, drop it to staff. Staff is asking a question. I want Diego Costa, but his release clause is
Diogo.
70.
Diogo, rather.
Yeah,
It's
Diego
the Porto
Costa.
keeper.
Yeah. Is it Benfica? Is it from Benfica?
Porto.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think the striker is the one.
I think it's 70 million euro. He's the keeper at Porto. Portuguese international.
Chelsea Dan said I'll be doing a show on Sunday. Big up to you, Chelsea Dan. If I'm there, I'm very free. Or if I don't have much going on, if I'm free, I will join you. I just said very free. Sorry. If I'm free, I will join you. My brain is not here. Without the 7 points from Leeds, Leicester City, and Everton in that
Mini March
mini
spell
match
and the 10
spell.
points from Tuchel at the start. We literally cut adrift with Southampton. Shocking.
Yeah, so on the other ones, the staff said, what did staff say? There's been some more comments down here. Okay,
Between Chelsea and Bayern, Tuchel
Tuchel
has
has said
37% win
5%.
rate.
All right, big up knee and the chat. Simple answer on what happened to Pulisic and Lukaku. The club sell them. But yeah, but according to reports, it looks like Mauricio Pochettino want to keep one of these players, according to reports. So I don't know. Chelsea down. You can expect me to be there. Absolutely. Yes. I think.
One thing I'll quickly add on the Lukaku thing.
Yeah.
If we can find a club to take him on loan, do it so we can get his book value down. Because I think his book value is still at something ridiculous at the moment. And we won't break even on him if we were to get rid of him this summer.
Okay. Steven, we only got 4 minutes to end the stream. We got only 4 minutes to bring the stream to an end, guys. I think his 10 points has been crucial. Imagine Potter was appointed from the very start. 600 million just be relegated, coming from a Patrick. Then since Costa, a world-class goalkeeper, we should sign him. Coming from DJ South, young as well. Just young as well, DJ. Right, Steven, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, on the whole Lukaku thing, that we can't sell him to break even. I would try and find a loan for him instead, but put a loan with some sort of option or obligation so that we don't get burnt.
Okay.
At least book value for what it would be for the following season.
Okay. So guys, I don't want to spend so much time here today. I didn't even feel like coming here, but then like I said, DJ Salve, Patrick, staff, everyone that has been here on the show for all this while. I'm not done streaming, but I'm taking a step back, and I will be back again. I'll be doing one stream a week instead of doing daily. So I'm not gone forever. I'll update you guys, and I'll be bringing in special guests each and every time that I do my streaming. So thank everyone that has been part of the show. Thank everyone that has been here all the time. There's more time for streaming. I'll be back again. I'll find a specific time and I'll let you guys know. I'll be posting stuff there so you guys can know when I'll be streaming. Late Desprendos, like I said, UTC, have a good weekend. You too, my brother Patrick. DJ Sap, everyone. We'll see each other again. Steven, enjoy the rest of your evening. Leo Desprendos. It's been a long journey, but Leo Desprendos, like I say, catch you guys later. Bye-bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.